Hi, this is Miss Rudd. Today we're going to be learning about rates and unit rates. Take a second to print out these notes, and then keep in mind if we're going too fast, you can always pause the video and press play when you're ready to continue. So, a rate, or not, try this again. Okay. A rate is a comparison by division of two quantities with different attributes. A unit rate is a rate when it is simplified to have a denominator of 1. So if you look over here, our rate would be 15 characters per 5 seconds. So 15 characters, like if you're typing maybe on a computer, you might type 15 characters in 5 seconds. If we wanted to find the unit rate, we need to figure out how can we get this 5 down to 1, because we need our denominator to be 1. And one way of doing that is by dividing by 5. Dividing by 5. Whatever we do to the bottom, we have to do to the top. So now we have 15 characters divided by 5 becomes 3 characters. So our unit rate is 3 characters per 1 second. So now we can scroll down and look at some of these examples. So here it says, Samantha picked 45 oranges in 5 minutes. Express this rate as a unit rate. So the first thing we are going to need to do is write it as a fraction. So when we're trying to decide how to write it as a fraction, we need to figure out which one's going to be the denominator. So if you notice here, it says the denominator, sorry about that, it says the denominator will always be the single unit we want to find for. So some key words are in, out of, for every, each, and per. So if you're looking here, it says Samantha picked 45 oranges in 5 minutes. So our denominator is going to be 5 minutes, which makes our numerator 45 oranges. Over here we have a hint that says label while you work. So this is going to help us keep everything straight so we know how to write our answer. So if we're trying to find the unit rate, then we need this new denominator to be 1. So 5, if we need to get 5 to 1, we can divide by 5. Whatever we do to the bottom, we need to do to the top, divide by 5, and we get 9 oranges. So our answer would be 9 oranges per minute. If you noticed I wrote per minute, that means that Samantha was able to pick 9 oranges for every minute that passed. So if we scroll down to the next example, it says, the Australian dragonfly can travel 18 miles in 30 minutes. So 30 is going to be our denominator, 30 minutes. And then 18 miles will be our numerator. How far can the dragonfly travel in 1 minute? So again, we're trying to find the unit rate. So there's 2 ways we could do this. One way is to simplify first. So both of these could be divided by 6, which would be 3/5. And then from there, we can change this to a 1. And again, 5 can get to 1 by dividing by 5. whatever we do to the bottom, we have to do to the top, divide by 5. So our answer over here would be 3/5. So this means that the dragonfly can travel 3/5 of a mile per minute. Go ahead and try the next 3 on your own, and when you're ready, push play to check your answer. All right, so your answer should be 7 songs per minute, 3/4 cups of flour per cup, 3/4 cup of water per cup of flour, and $22.18 per plant. So the unit rate is also called a unit price because it tells us the cost per unit. So if you notice, that would be like in this example here, we learned the cost per plant. I hope this video helped. If y'all have any questions, remember you can always come to tutorials, and y'all have a great day.